Hello, 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 everybody. It's your boy, Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. Here today. We are back in Genshin Impact for some more Archon Quest version 3.1. Goodness, we are in Act 4. King Deseret and the Three Magi. Now all we have to do is follow Isaac. Those who weren't here last stream missed a good amount of stuff to do. We met up with Elhatham. We met up with Sino. We met up with Dea. Nahida is still locked away. And we traveled to the desert to hopefully find the person she's referring to that could possibly save her. We're on a quest, people. Up and at 'em. We got this. But, wait a minute. Hold on. Slow your roll. There's a thing to do right here. We gotta go collect these things, okay? I gotta go all the way over here to get this thing. Jump down. There we go. Welcome to the slam. Get this. Got that. Okay, get this one. Nice leap. From the top rope. Move over here. Get this as well. Jump over here. Leap over here. Glide a little bit if you dare. Dare to dream. Go over here. Get my last bit. There you go. We call that money. Now let's go travel back.
So, you
And
must collect these.
And continue on. Ignore that. That was just my notification on my phone. We keep moving, people. We keep moving. Now that we got those two, count them, two primo gems. We keep moving. Can't stop, won't stop. The beat won't stop. Yes, the good old faster than walking, slower than running speed.
Sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really.
Dang, what the sage is doing to this dude?
I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Give me a second. Almost drank a little bit too much water. Oh. Okay, that was an experience. Slide on over here. Now my throat's a little bit sore because of that. Ooh. Decisions. Okay, we keep moving though. We keep moving. I love one of my favorite things about desert and snow zones is when you can like trace stuff in the sand or the snow. It always feels good. Especially in games like Journey. Oh, I kinda want to replay Journey. I might do a stream where I just replay that game.
Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
That one scene of like sunset as you're gliding down the sand dunes and the ruins. Oh, it's so good. What's that smell? There's something strange in the neighborhood. So, did you catch a faint whiff of incense? Maybe we should go get Razor.
No.
I'm interacting with him in the Mondstadt story right now.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Oh, good. It's definitely that one.
Okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
Sino's low-key jealous.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
And we didn't pay attention to any of it. Book closed.
You know Tainari.
Oh, good. You know, too.
You know him too? Are you two friends?
I'm going to take a stab in the dark, if you will, and say, no.
Yes.
Never mind, I was wrong. Okay? They are good friends. Okay, hold on. Well, that's just egg on my face, I guess. Just yolk dripping down my chin and everything. Oof.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Aha, we had you first.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where Scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Screw splitting up. What are we, Scooby-Doo? Let's go find some clues. I guess we are Scooby-Doo. Now that we, like, think about it. Like, put our minds together. Oh, good. We found the underground portion of the Subaru Desert Zone. What the hell is up there? Hold on. Wait a minute. Slow your roll. Hold on. I want this. I need it. I gotta have it. Mine. Okay, good. We got... Is that a tree made out of cactus? That's awesome. Okay, I just, like, floated into a cutscene. We'll take that. We take those. By the way, I am so close to a 50-50 pull. Like, I'm at, like, 75 petty or something like that. We are so close, I can almost taste it. I'm half tempted to bite the bullet and just, like, roll on someone.
Here it is. Take a look right here.
A look? Okay.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
True, I don't see anything either.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village.
Let's take a random guess as to who it
The
is.
scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
You mean someone else has been here?
Who would come looking for Grandpa?
I'm going to assume the Fatui, or maybe the Sages of the Academia. You know, they kind of are the two main villains of this area.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that's what happened.
So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Yeah. We call it aromatherapy. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's not how the application of aromatherapy works. If I've learned anything from that one Pokemon movie in Gen 4, I don't know if that's how it works. Yeah, you fall for that all the time, Paimon. I don't want to hear that bull crap from you.
Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Okay, interesting concept.
Even deep within the clutches of madness, they
I
still
kinda
yearn
get
for
it.
their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So
Dude walked into the cracks of doom willingly. Oof. We call that an oof.
why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
I'm going to assume it's to resurrect the King Deshret. I'm just going to assume that. The rumor's really true. It's the only lead we have.
Could
It
the
really
deeds
is.
of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
I'm going to assume that this game is not going to pull off multiple story threads at once and say it's definitely connected.
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong.
Well, besides following this incense. Too soon.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
What was the plan before he said... What was the plan before Isaac said that? We're just gonna let his, like, grandpa, like, wallow away in the middle of this freaking cave? Why did, like, Paimon word it like that? I'm
Let's
just
head to
saying.
Maru Village and inform
It's like
Candace
she
and
was acting
Peter
like
about
she,
what
like
we
the
wanna
kid
do.
convinced her.
After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Okay, we move, people, we move. On the road again. I'm saying I'm on the road again. Okay, we're just gonna teleport over here. Boom, zip. A little bit of Arkham over here. We're gonna keep on going. Nothing gonna break my stride. Nothing gonna slow me down. Gonna move on up here. Nice and slow.
Right. The darker fabric definitely definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace!
What the hell were they talking about? We're just, like, not gonna address that? Like, what we doing?
Ah, welcome back. Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Well, was she just, like, gonna leave or something, Paimon?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around.
Why
the
do I
entrance
feel like he's
earlier and
sus?
figured he was in
Why
the-
do I feel like he's sus?
Guess he must have gone off on his own. Did you find out anything useful?
Yeah, so the user. So
I see.
here's the deal. They're
So
using
someone
essence.
used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village. The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it.
Oh, good, we're being eavesdropped. Oh, yeah, that always ends well for us.
Far as I know,
Always
connection is
watching.
only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts.
Always watching, Mike Wazowski.
Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
Unless they're the villain.
It seems someone
That
figuring
seems like
this out
Genshin
must
storytelling
be
101.
this.
Makes sense.
Okay, sure, it makes sense. We're gonna agree with Sino because he said it.
So what should we do then?
We give up and
Go
leave.
to the
On to
academia and
Fontaine.
Search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern?
By an extra tip, do you mean an extra, like, 10
I
pull?
also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The
Who
whole
gave
lot
them
of
these
them around
nicknames?
parts.
Like, Wide-Eyed Butcher. Okay, I can get that. The other two just kind of sound insulting. Engers just sound kind of incriminating, I'm not gonna lie to you. Though I guess Scar-Riddled Bandit's also kind of incriminating. I feel like I've heard these names
These
somewhere
guys have
before.
one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
Oh, was it the 3 jabronis we talked to earlier? Or at least the 2? Come on.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos
Did no one notice we're being spied on? No one at all?
Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
I don't know, but I... Oh, she hit us with the... She's hit us with the wink. We know what that is. She's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now. She's clearly signaling.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern is...
Oh, we're feeding false information to the spies. I like to see it.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
The way he said that, why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also...
What, you're gonna stand between Sino and Alhaitham just like that?
I need
Question
to go around
mark.
and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Why we keep doing this, like, Scooby-Doo breakup, like, go investigate and find clues thing? I mean, I guess it works for the Scooby Gang, but I'm not sure if we're the Scooby-Doo gang. Who's that Scooby-Doo, Paimon?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
There's no way Sino didn't notice him. There's no way. Hey, yo, what up?
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dia just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dia's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way. It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
Okay, we move for Caravan Rebot. Where is it? All the way up there. That's a teleport. Easy. Not today, Satan.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get...
There and back again. A Traveler and Paimon story.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
Wait till the Traveler goes to Westeros.
I know what you mean.
Just wait.
I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
Walk this way.
Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
I mean, I
Only
guess.
after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Okay, oof.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Oh, good. Ah, yeah, this sounds pleasant.
We're
That's
cheap
sarcasm, by the way.
like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
Why do I have the feeling I'm gonna hear this in, like, trailers in the future?
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Oh, good. Discrimination.
Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Dude, they're doing a good job of painting the academia as, like, massive villains here. Like, I'm not even lying. They're doing, like, everything in the book that's wrong.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you say it, Paimon.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I mean, I can pop on over to Inazuma. I got a friend over there called the Right Shogun. I'm just saying. Like, I know, she owes me a few favors. I kind of, like, saved her life, put her entire worldview back in order. I'm just saying, we bring her over here. She does one of those, Inazuma, shiny turtle! And we get rid of this entire wall in, like, I want to say 5 seconds. Maybe less. I'm just saying, lightning doesn't strike twice, but she does. I'm just saying. I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here. I understand how she feels.
You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
And if you are, can I join you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
I think a cool, like, story device they could use in the future if they really wanted to is, like, bring the traveler's previous journeys throughout other worlds into the story as well. Like, just say, like, yeah, I relate to this event because of what me and Lumine went through in, like, say, Dimension X or something. Just something along those lines I feel like could be really beneficial. And just, like, help put a lot of things in perspective for Ether. Or for the Traveler, if you play Lumine.
Yep, we gotta catch those.
The look of disapproval. on Heather's face.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started...
I don't even know what we're here for, so we got that going for us. Way ahead of you, Dea.
Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
I like how, without fail, every time we go somewhere new, the first place we need to go to get information is the tavern. Like, without fail. Every time. Okay. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
Oh, good.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Who's that dude?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
See, I knew this guy would be important because he was the only one in the table, around the table.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
He was the only dude there. Did you not recognize him? Maybe his back profile just
And
didn't,
who do we
like,
have with you here?
flare up the memory
Man?
processes in your mind. Guest from another land were strangers from a strange land.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway,
Okay.
as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby.
Okay, that's all the backstory I need. Let's go.
Any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
Oh, it's just a couple of chums.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
I'm going to assume this is a trick question, and that he's actually not having hard times.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you.
Oh yeah, very
Of
considerate.
course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Let's move. Now, where the hell are we going? All the way down there. Why are we climbing this light pole, Ganyu?
We're way behind.
Like, talk to me. Like, why are we doing it? Okay, we can get this rose first. That's not a rose. But there is a sweet flower here, so I want that in my inventory. Let's keep moving. Nothing's gonna break my stride. Nothing's gonna slow me down. I'm out of stamina. I guess that will slow me down. Let's just keep on moving.
Next on the agenda.
Keep on going. We just keep it on, keep it on.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No.
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Ah, so you were a villain.
You're like lambs to
I
the
should have known. You had a generic NPC model. The most villainous kind. There, relax. They're not gonna do anything to us. I have a freeze comp with Ganyu and Ayaka in the party. And I have Kokomi. We're not dying today.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
Paimon, again, we defeated the God of Lightning. We will be fine.
And You left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really
The strongest one in the village.
business deal nonsense?
In fact, possibly like the entire continent.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
Okay. So, trade offer. We overthrow the academia, and we just do that. How about that? Because we kind of like in a similar vein of interest in that regard.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
Yeah, baseless. Don't tell them about Scaramouche.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
I'll give you one more. Will that work?
Enough talking. Get him.
You are so done. Watch this. Better infinite freeze
Just as
combo
I
you.
expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
This is about to be the easiest fight of my life. Paimon, what are you concerned about? Oh my god, all my buffs are... all my bursts are up as well. You're done. Absolutely toasted. With jam and peanut butter. Absolutely done and toasted. More like frozen. Yeah, more like frozen. Like a popsicle.
Impossible. How could you?
Haha, joke's on you. I pull on banners wisely.
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought.
All we have to do is, like, pull a gritty on them. Just, like, add extra, like, salt to the BM we're doing right now.
You lied in the
I said left foot, right foot.
That we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Absolute. This is like a verbal T-pose on him. Tuh! Okay, you could have shown me the kick.
That should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Yes, they thought they were entrapping us, but in actuality, they were the ones being trapped themselves. Ah ha ha ha!
Snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So, those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
Hmm.
Alcohol has a way of
They
making
came up
people
with their own
share what they
nicknames.
really feel.
Oh.
So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
Oh.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into
Tuh!
his trap. Zaki was
What a
probably the most
numbskull.
of them all. My
Boring,
initial
useless
plan was to
lament.
find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
Okay, so who's the ducktail bearded
That's
crook?
what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to.
Yeah, that dude.
The one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Oh.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
What thing are you referring to, Paimon? She said a lot of words in this patch.
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of
What makes
person.
you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out. Gotcha! Absolutely busted.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently.
True.
The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
Yes. Let's go tear down the establishment. What was that, like, quote from SpongeBob? Where, like, they went on strike at the Krusty Krab?
But I see through it
Just,
all.
like, insert that entire
Unlike
speech
them,
here.
I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
I don't want to have to carry them. You get, like, Zhongli to do it. You can, like, build all those pillars for us.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
Maybe able to question them, but Lord knows you can't do DPS.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
Already halfway ahead of you.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Okay, a little bit dark. Wait till the next morning. Fine. I believe we're going to the future. Wow, the future.
Hey, Dia.
Right on time.
So, we learn anything from the criminals? Anything at all?
Know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering.
Well, we got like a stopwatch or
You know
something?
Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way.
Yeah,
It
tell
takes
Conor
strong
McGregor that.
convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility.
Son of a... Hold on. Dropped my water bottle cap. Repeatedly. Ignore that. Never happened.
Us
It's
mercs,
all
on the
just
other
an
hand,
illusion.
we
You didn't
someone
see
next.
anything. Now imagine my arms are waving like in Penguin of Madagascar.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? That's good.
Paimon being a little bit smooth there. What up, Sino?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early.
Is it
too.
Sino or Sino? I'm gonna go with Sino.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
Were you?
To help out? By doing what?
Nothing.
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, nice. That sounds fun.
Some more persuasive methods?
Right.
I like how they do not go into detail.
Come on, let's go inside.
Gonna look like a freaking episode of Dexter in here. So what you want to do is summon the Jackal Lightning Spirit from your right arm. Then you want to say, Hadouken! Very loudly and clear. You want to say it from your diaphragm.
Candace, whoa, you look furious.
Thanks, Paimon. She's in the middle of an interrogation.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't beat us anymore.
Oh my god.
Well, looks like Sino.
I like how Paimon just glosses over that. Please, don't beat us anymore. Paimon's like, well, looks like Sino taught her well. She mastered it she mastered it really quickly too, like a little too quickly.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Oh.
Mercy!
This dude ducks down immediately, as if that's gonna help him.
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
Well, they caved.
I'm
It took like 8 hours of enhanced interrogations, quote unquote, but they eventually caved.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea.
Oh yeah, really?
Spreading rumors in the
You freaking
town
Three Stooges over here didn't come up with the idea, huh?
King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
Oh yeah, equivalent exchange, okay.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Okay, where are they now?
I'm not sure.
You have, like, negative use.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
I'm like Encino, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
You can tell when they're lying.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
Say 3.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
Why the hell would they say anything different?
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Got a freaking lie detector over here. Okay, do you have any idea who that mysterious person might
You
be?
have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way.
Jesus, okay.
That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
Okay, you could have led with that.
I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
I am the Scarlet King! Uh-oh. Ooh! Dude freaking, like, clothesline someone.
Smooth.
Okay.
Dude took out 3 people with, like, 1 lariat.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Ah, yes, the root of all evil in the Sumeru story.
Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Oh,
Which
interesting.
means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village.
It was probably Dottore, let's be honest.
They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia.
I like how Dea had a pose for that. In Sumeru City, Satari also mentioned King Deshret's resurrection is just the Academia's misinformation
Just as
campaign.
I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
Oh, good. Another cheery aspect to the storyline.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes.
Okay, let's go find some clues, Scooby-Doo gang.
Leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Okay, we gotta split up and search for clues again. Yo, what up, Sino?
What
Sino.
scheme is the academia?
They're probably brewing, something. I would say definitely something.
Thinking about
Something
the village
malicious. Something possibly nefarious. With a hint of maleficence.
Yes. I'd look for the...
keepers? You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite.
Dia, don't say that.
Thanks.
What up, Onpu? Yo, okay. You three jabronis have anything to say? Here, hold this. Okay. Also, hold this. I would use Kokomi's on you, but that would heal you. Let's leave. Okay, we got a cutscene immediately. El Hatham, where you at? There you are. The one we couldn't find.
Where did you come from?
The shadows.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Over there, around. He's been forward and back. I like how he's just reading the book.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Okay, El Hatham, we do not need this level of sass. Yeah, we need you to answer the question.
So mad, Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname.
Go ahead, I won't stop you. What will it be this time?
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
Really? Nothing? You couldn't come up with anything.
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Oh. That is true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
Well, then present us with the evidence. Objection!
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
It's Yai Miko.
What does that mean?
Am I off?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In
Oh.
other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
Oh.
Some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons.
We've been bamboozled, led astray, and possibly flummoxed.
Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
Okay.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason.
Makes sense, makes
That's
sense.
why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to?
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
Ah, her! Whose name I
The
forgot.
reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You...
Oh, her! I remember her now. She was the one that was like super scared of Sino.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars.
Oh, she changed the subject there, I
She
see.
corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers,
Oh.
Radical's next target.
I get it. Okay, yeah, that makes
It's been a few days
sense.
since I last saw them.
Oh, that's good foreshadowing. I like that.
So I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
Right.
But honestly,
Yeah, this flashback's useful as hell, thanks.
even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
So you do know about them.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much...
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, now I see.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Smart thinking. Smart. Okay, where's she at? Shani, we got questions for you. Many questions. Open up or I'll use a gun you walt on it.
As we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want.
Time for some dialogue.
Go on. Earn her trust.
Easy for me.
May I call you Traveler?
No, you may call me. Yeah, I guess Traveler works.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
Hey, many dialogue options are present to us at this current juncture. Many of them. I'm going to elect to go with this one, though.
Why's that?
It'll only result in
It's
conflict.
very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Look, I can't promise anything, but I can at least try.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
Lord knows, though, we saved like 3 of them at this point. We're on the verge for a 4th.
But
We're going for the 4, Pete.
we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Well, we mainly stayed here because we're trying to get information on Lumi.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side.
Speaking of which,
Oof.
the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Oh, good.
Some people
Interesting
are so
terminology there.
narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
Oh, good.
Slowly,
Yeah, that sounds
I just
cheery.
stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace.
Oh, yeah, just seclude yourself from everyone else.
And then it happened.
Sometimes it's the only thing that feels
The
right.
keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone.
Oof.
Until now.
Oof.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
totally.
tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Huh?
There are ghosts?
Let's go get Chong Yun.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, But it's
Or Hu Tao,
the
one of the
sound
two.
crying. It comes from far away in the distance and always carries very raw emotion.
Okay, I know who we need to call. We need a 67 Impala. We need to call for Sam and Dean. I'm just saying, we bring them in, they would have this solved in like a day, maybe 2, 3 at the most. It'd be solved, we can all go home, be on about a day.
It used to be louder and more frequent.
And blast some like
Ever since it
1970s
arrived in
music.
the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
Okay.
But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you at least make out where they're coming from? I know this place probably is like a massive echo chamber, but still.
There's a hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check that place out. We need to search for clues.
Let's go.
We're on the move again, people. On the move. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, wait a minute. Am I close? Okay, it's like halfway to the next one. And by what I mean teleporter. Waypoint, if you will. We need to keep on going, people. Keep on going.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, hell no. Get over here. Bop. Mine. Dibs. Oh, good. This place looks cheery, wonderful, happy-go-lucky.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape.
Oh my god, that was
There's
inaccurate.
sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Boomed him. Absolutely boomed him. Nice headshot.
Watch out!
After everything we've learned about the Hilly Chill, Pylon, calm down. Like, at what point do we actually communicate with Hilly Chills in this game? Like, you gotta believe that's happening at some point, right? We're gonna have, like, a dialogue between the Hilly Chills and whoever. Or like, we'll meet a group of Hilly Chills that can speak. Maybe Dainsleif becomes a Hilly Chill. Who the hell are you? Ow. Rude, unkind, inconsiderate.
Access denied.
Okay, we absolutely dumpstered that guy.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky?
I mean, we kind of did what we kind of dealt with that.
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Yo, he activated a Dendro totem thing. About time an NPC did one of those. I didn't need a bust-out traveler for that.
Let's go in and take a look.
Nice. See, is it that hard to have NPCs do it for me? Love to see it. What the hell is in here?
Oh, hey, we haven't found Squad. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
What, she's gonna, like, take a nap? Is that, like, what we're gonna do?
He sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Tuh.
Reading. Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
What is it? Is it the freaking, like, one of the light novels from Inazuma?
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural slow motion in contrast with an object in forced motion?
Ether's just like so tired of Paimon. Like, oh my god. Don't read the book.
Displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
I don't think she did. I did, but I don't think she did.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Imagine if like a book in a book, he's just like trying to fake him out.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while. It actually would. Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
I mean, you're supposed to be my guide. Like, I feel like you forgot the main reason for this partnership is that you're supposed to be the guide here. And like, it seems like ever since we got to like Inazuma, you kind of like forgot how to do that. Like, I'm just saying.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
What the hell are you talking about? What kind of major malfunction you got going on there, Paimon? Again, you're the guide here. Supposed to show me the traveler around.
Right.
See? At least now you remember.
Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere.
See? A little bit of cooperation. By the way, why were you floating in the ocean? Like, we never really addressed that. See? A little bit of appreciation is all we need. You're welcome. Freaking day changed immediately, like someone like snapped their finger, and the sun just like screwed off from the sky. Is that a halo ring? Never mind, it was just a sandfall.
Sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
Oh god. Is it actually ghosts? Like, what the hell's going on here?
It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
Oh god, there was a trap door we never found.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Yeah.
Something is off about the interior here.
That's supposed to be a reveal, that was obvious. Come on, Traveler, we dealt with this in Inazuma. What the hell is down here? Oh good, we have barriers.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
Oh god, it's gonna be like that one Witcher 2 quest, right? Where you have to go to the hospital, like, oh god, oh no.
It looks like there are other mechanisms around.
If you played The Witcher 2, you know the quest I'm talking about here. Oh god, the one in the hospital in the forest. Okay, well, I am kind of tired, so I'm going to call the video there for the day, the stream for the day there. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. And comment down below with your favorite character of the version of the patch so far. Let me know. I am thinking, by the way, of just returning to Xenoblade tomorrow. What I might do is, instead of streaming the rest of, you know, the version, the Archon Quest, I might just record it off stream and upload my highlights like I did for 3.0. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. So tomorrow, plan for probably a return to Xenoblade 3. We might try and do a little bit more of the main story for that game, so get hyped for that. We're nearing the end of that game. It's going to be hard to say goodbye. It's going to be very hard to say goodbye. That's been my comfort game for like a couple of months now. So thank you for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.